How's it going, everyone? Today we're gonna go over a lot of stuff that's been going on in the Halo esports scene. Forerunner GG, you guys should follow them. They do a good job of going over a lot of the media stuff in the scene as well, so you should check them out. Here is what they said: in nearly 20 years of Halo esports competition, only 18 teams have ever won multiple events. Does the current Cloud9 roster have what it takes to join this exclusive list? Another one is that they did miss one on Halo 5 with Pistola, Snipe Down, Miquin, and Hook. They won, I think, 2 events or 3 events together or something like that. So there's that as well. You can see the list here. Even like Formal, he was on this list and he went on over to go play COD, which is pretty insane that Formal was part of this list. Very cool to see. I'm trying to see if like Crim 6 or even like a Naval, if they won. I guess they only won with different people if they did, but the most is obviously the Instinct roster, the Frosty Lethal Royal 2 Snakebite. That roster is still going on. It's pretty insane with the earnings that they got. They're probably fortunate to have like all those winnings. Eco Renegade Shotzi and Stellar, all those guys. So that's really cool stats there. We got a tweet here from Kenny. He said waiting on 2 more Halo Edition Xboxes for the squad. So he's a really good org owner for the guys. Another thing here is G1 Eli the Ninja. He says, how awesome would it be if they brought back the Halo 2 clan system for Halo Infinite? Up to 100 people in the clan with a hierarchy and shared rank for minor 4v4 and major 8v8 clan matches. Was such a cool concept back then, and nowadays orgs could have official clans in the game. So yeah, I like the idea. Maybe, you know, could have this later on, like probably like next year or something. Moving on, in HCS Intel says G2 Esports is apparently practicing with commonly Porky J, Straight Sick, and Gilkey. As we go further, they're definitely not playing with commonly. I knew that when he announced this, that it was not happening. But they're definitely playing with Sab and maybe no, it was Straight Sick, Gilkey, Sab, and they picked up actually Tusk from Space Station. So we'll see how that works. We'll get further into all this stuff. So here's some more detailed stats this guy's given through a program. Team kill participation. So barcode is on the top, then common for oxygen, suspector for Xed, then lucid was at number 4, Sabinator, SLG, Frosty, Fragger, Jimbo, and Spartan. So pretty interesting names there to see who actually participated. We're gonna move that over there. But moving on, King J, someone tell Snakebite to tell him that he's keeping the sniper. I find that hilarious. He's like, please, can I have the sniper? He's like, nah, I'm gonna keep it, bro. That's pretty hilarious. And with Cloud9's win at HCS, they became the 10th organization to ever win a major Halo LAN tournament in the HCS era. Huh. Team Mantra. Denali eSports. Interesting. Lion Man, I like these cards that he makes. So you have here Spartan, he's only won once. He's definitely hungry to win more. Rain hasn't won. King Nick, the rookie for this team, and Ryan Noob to win 8 chips. So he's definitely the guy to he's definitely the guy that people are going to be looking at for, like, he's like the IGL, I guess you could say, for this squad. Moving on, as you guys see here, Arctic is practicing alongside the X-Set roster, which is Kratos, Suspector, and Filthy G in place of Porky J. Really hope the squad sticks. Later on, you'll find out. I think it's not Filthy. Elamite says he was pretty good at Halo 3. As you can see here, number of event wins, top 4, grand finals. So he was like one of the top players in Halo 3. So that was pretty cool to see from one of the GOATs themselves. Auction eSports says those 10 seconds feel like an eternity. Let me in when you're dead and you're trying to respawn. Formal says on stream that he'll continue to play with Sentinels for now. He has a few team offers, but he doesn't want to hard commit to anything yet. So he's basically going to be playing with Sentinels until Royal 2 comes back, and my guess is he's either going to like G2 or Space Station, or I don't even know, like, could maybe go to Optic if it goes really poorly, but who knows. We'll get into that later on. Here's another cool jump to show you guys, which is really cool. I definitely gotta practice my jumps to get better. Highest Distortion, former Gears Pro professional streamer now, says it boggles my mind how I can win 66.7% of my 700 plus matches and still only be rated in the 1600s. Go on a 7-win streak, gain 1-3 MMR, and win and lose. Cheater and GG 20 MMR points. Yeah, the ranking system is not very good. A lot of people complaining about it as it keeps getting further. My oddball started doing this weird thing in a custom game. Is this normal? So how this works is if the oddball hasn't been picked up and it's going to be reset on that reset place, which is on this map, is like around this area. If you're standing on top of the reset area for the ball, then it will do this weird thing, just to let you guys know. It's pretty weird. Enable has a clip. People thinking he's cheating or something.
That's a COVID-ish. Oh, they think I'm cheating. I know they think I'm the cheater. I know they got to at this point. This is long haul. Don't you do it. Oh, they definitely think you cheated. Oh, you know what he's talking about. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm streaming. I'm cheating. I'm cheating the stream right now. Oh,
That's hilarious.
I'm cheating.
Oh my god. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. He went off. Like, that's actually insane. My teammate playing prop hunt. Oh, this is a funny one here. This is my boy Fnatic from the gear scene. He actually just shit on Trippy.
Whoa! Did that guy just blend in with the table? Did he just turn into a table? Greatest movement of all time.
I guess that's one thing from the gear scene, is you're gonna have great movement if you played the older Gears game, not Gears 5, but this is absolutely insane.
Slides and beats my. Whoa! What was that, bro?
My boy Fnatic. Let's go. He definitely needs to put that in his Halo montage. A big thing here from Tashi It says hang tight a bit on this a little So if they're out for the holidays, it'll take us to 5 weeks to change out from the event. Many people aren't booking their travel until HCS or DreamHack say something. Hang tight a bit on this on a little longer, please. I know it's tough, but with holidays and COVID stuff changing every single day, this is super challenging to navigate. We are doing what we can to ensure the event continues as planned and as safely as possible. So they've been working on it. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be happening. It's just obviously the same protocols. United says, hey, at Halo, what gives? Which Fiesta, I agree with this one. Pretty crazy how that works. This weekly splatter background, definitely got that. The last challenge you had to like splatter 5 people. Optic Formal says, seems like this was a good year to step away from COD, which, you know, definitely having his enjoyment. Moving on, yeah, we saw that one. Snipe Down says, only the beginning, love this type of content. I remember this in Gears 4, this kind of content, and it's really, really good to have.
I'm loving the new Halo right now. It really does feel like a solid mixture of, you know, new age Halo with some of the more advanced movement. We're still just now learning about some of this movement technique, as well as some of the old school Halo, like the Halo 3 feel that people loved. The Halo Infinite Sniper is probably the toughest sniper that I've had to use. I like the shock rifle the most. I think that's probably a majority of what the players will say as well. The sniper really feels like one of those weapons that you can't just take over games, and I think that's going to make it a little more special for when people do pop off, and it's going to get the crowd even more hype. Our team has definitely had to think a little more creative about how we want to approach situations, breaking setups of getting a weapon before trying to push a setup, or finding equipment on the map, whether it's the repulsor or the thrust or whatever it is, and making use of all the things the game is giving you and taking advantage of everything that is there. To represent FaZe in their first Halo roster is definitely special. You know, you see how successful their Call of Duty roster has been, and we really want to bring that success to the Halo side as well. You know, just show that they are the most dominant console controller organization that there really is out there. It's exciting to be representing FaZe Clan. I know all of us are super stoked.
So really, really cool content, and what I was saying it before, it definitely is like, hopefully they do those kind of things every big event. So Nated, it's been official, he can't compete until Season 2. He was one of those people that helped make sure Halo Infinite, you know, the gameplay was good. One of the testers, so that's unfortunate, but we will probably see Nated compete in Halo next season, so look forward to that. Moving on, we got Halo Infinite news leaks, so there's definitely going to be some new medals in the future, as we'll take a look. Obviously we know about Infection, we got VIP, Juggernaut, Extraction, and then Assault. So I'm assuming a lot of these are probably going to be some like big team modes and some small like fun little modes. Also moving on, we are looking at the feedback and working to make improvements. We will be able to make more progress and share after the holidays. It's a priority for us to improve that experience. So what does this guy say? I see you're pretty active on Twitter today, giving some response to people concerned shared by many. Hoping you can shed light on the open bracket situation. So what happened here is they cut the open bracket in half, so unfortunately not a lot of people got to sign up, and the reasoning for this is they didn't have enough staff to, you know, have 500 people, which in my opinion, why even have the tournament in the first place? So that's very disappointing. Something hopefully they can learn in the future to, you know, not even have a tournament or whatnot. So here's another weird slide here. This person double super slided like twice, so that's very interesting. Former COD pro, well, professional COD player. Here's a clip from Kenny.
On me, one shot. One shot, bottom mid. There it is. Shot right, shot right. One shot. I did it again. One shot, damn, bro. My damage is supposed to be 300. Yo, put a sniper. Nice. Oh! Stop fucking playing with me! Stop fucking playing with me! Look, oh my fucking lord. Pick this shit up. Fucking ball up, bitch.
That's hilarious.
Get the kill, bit. Nice, good shit. I had the right. Oh my.
One thing I gotta say is, for this COD team, his COD team to be very successful, I feel like Kenny needs to get on the aggressive sub role. But, you know, they're gonna find that out soon. Another thing here is the hackers are now putting their names as like big content streamer names or even pro players, because there is no report button. There is no any like formal way of getting these cheaters banned, really. So now they're switching their names to big streamers like Mint Blitz, and even like the clip you saw earlier with Enable when he was saying, oh, they think I'm cheating because there's actually a guy that put the same gamer tag as him playing in Halo actually cheating. So it's pretty crazy there. Another one here, just business as usual. So we're gonna watch JJ Hunter. Oh my god. That one of those shots were really nice, but definitely will take that kill tag. Burton's clip here, so let's watch this. God damn. That was pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and he gets another one. Pretty nasty clip from Status Quo Burton there. Gonna keep moving on. Cortex says pain. Screenshot of him hard carrying. I don't even know how these people get like 60 kills. Is this oddball? Like, yeah, it's always oddball. People definitely don't pick up the ball. He got 60 kills, third most assists. He was definitely doing it, and still lost. It's pretty clear to me that this man, Paffy Taffy here, was selling his ass. So there's that. Seems like that will always happen in ranked as of right now. The way this guy said, there you go to Frosty, as if he cleaned up a one shot or something, laughed my ass off. So let's watch this.
Yo, I might need to mute this guy. This guy's getting reckless.
I just got double team. Top and bottom. Hello, whoever's in turbine.
Hello.
There you go, one more
Are you
top,
gonna do
one more
any?
top.
Are you gonna
Shoot
do
'em.
anything else?
There you
Hello.
go.
What do you mean? There you go. I killed everybody. What are you doing? Well, do something. Hello, poke you with a stick. Like, brother, I'm killing everyone. What do you mean? Dog, is he okay?
That's hilarious. I've never seen Frosty get annoyed like that before. Pretty hilarious. A big announcement here. It's official. As I told you guys before, he did sign with the G1, which we'll get into that later on. Arcanum, he's FA, and for the Sunday tournament, not sure who he's playing with as of right now, but he is our FA. Another one here, Rebel Halo. You got Strikey, Laylox, Rorschach, and Leorg. Never heard of them, but they got picked up by Rebel in the LATAM scene. Moving on. Team Nebula, they announced their roster. It's been a long time. Again, you got Jackson, Reaver, R Lucky, and Schoolmeister. Never heard of these guys before. Seems like they're from the Australian region. Moving on. Ace has said something here. Want to discuss ranking system Halo. I'm not exactly sure how it worked in H5 and H2, but I feel like we are missing a true ranking system. I dislike that the only factor is how much you play. What would be the perfect ranking system? Make ranked again. I agree with him. Again, a lot of people are annoyed with that. Another big announcement here. I don't know if Blaze got dropped or not, but Enable was seen playing with the status quo guys, so that's pretty crazy to see. This guy says fix your game. Yeah, we're not gonna watch that. I already know what happens there. Big welcome for Spartan joining the status quo organization, so we're gonna watch this. And if it's muted because of the music, I'm sorry.
I need to boost up my shield, Spartans. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta pulse the muscles at 117%. Getting that trigger finger ready, Spartans. Getting that reload finger ready. Gotta feel that burn. Get that mental focus ready for the battlefield at all times. Never take no for an answer. What? Who took my helmet? Where is it? Where's my helmet? Who was it? The Banished? The Flood? The Prometheans? The Covenant? Where are they? Three-time champion, Halo legend, Flamesword himself?
How did you know?
I mean, bro, come on, right here. Yeah. It's an honor to see you, Spartan. But I must ask, what are you doing here? And why did you take my helmet? I think this belongs to you. That's affirmative.
Spartan, we got a new mission for you. It's classified. Your eyes only. Talk soon.
Let's get it going! We are the Spartan Army!
Pretty cool video there. Of course, this man Josh going crazy again with the jumps. Absolutely insane. I don't know how he just does it perfectly every time. He's insane. The entire Halo community looking for ranked fixes and new playlists after 343 comes back from holiday, which I agree with. That's kind of funny. Moving on. So, yeah, looking at other stuff. Renegade sliding into 2022 like this. I seen this live, which was funny.
He's top cat pushing Renegade. Sniping blue crate, sniping blue crate.
Front circle.
Boys.
From red BR.
He's top cat pushing Renegade.
Weak Renegade, shut him up.
That's absolutely insane. He just grappled in there and just shot on Spartan with the shock rifle. As I said before, roster alert, please welcome Ali, the legend formerly known as Commonly. So he said he retired as Commonly, he changed his gamer tag, he's now Ali, so, or Ali, or whatever you want to say it. So hopefully, you know, he wins some chips, because Commonly won stuff before back in the day. X set here, they have Suspector, Kratos, Arctic, and they're playing with Tony Sun, so not filthy. Pretty interesting to see. Maybe Tony Sun was just filling in. Who knows what's going on? It looks like they're still trying to figure out the fourth because they did announce that they're bringing Arctic to the team. And they said we'd also like to thank Porky, JJ, and Filthy G for the time at XSET. Wishing them nothing but luck in their future endeavors. Hopefully Porky JJ is actually on another team because he actually performed pretty well as on that team. So hopefully we do see some. G2 welcomed Tusk to the G2 army, so they dropped Arctic for Tusk. I don't know if I agree with that roster move, but hey, they're the ones that are making the roster moves and they feel that it's good. Apparently Tusk has been top 8, placing top 8 for many events now, so maybe that's why they picked him up, due to his stat line. Here's another person complaining about the whole tournament thing, just to show you guys. A lot of people were very disappointed with the tournament this weekend on how it was ran. Tashi, we got some from Tashi here. So this is a lot from Tashi. So tomorrow, Open Series tournament and future ones have been switched back to the double ALM like the first rally qualifiers. This was an oversight. Thanks for alerting us. Good luck, have fun. Update on the team cap. Team is working closely with Faceit to increase need to ensure tournament can run smoothly, of course. Additionally, teams that don't check in on time will be purged, opening up more slots. Next update will be tomorrow morning. Stay close to at Faceit Halo. Update on the team cap. After working with the team, Faceit and EE, there was not a viable way to increase the team cap while also ensuring a smooth tournament experience today and ended it in a reasonable time. We know this news is disappointing to many players who had carved out the time to compete today, and our goal is always to allow as many teams as possible with a strong experience, and we didn't accomplish that fully today. We are already working as a group to remedy this for future events, and we'll be communicating back out in the next couple of days. Thank you for your understanding and dedication. Honestly, felt like they should have just canceled the whole thing, but then it's like, well, it should have never happened if they didn't have the employees to run the tournament. So that's just unfortunate. But you know, they say they learned from it, and hopefully they do. In those tournaments, the teams that qualified from NA were Team War, Oxygen Esports, Falling Esports, Build by Gamers, Complexity, G1 Official, Unsigned Talent, and EXO. So as you guys seen, Status Quo did not make it in. It's unfortunate, but they did make a last minute roster change, so it's kind of understandable. Here's Frag out, clipping on
We have 10 seconds, so should we go?
his former, you know, how should I say this? Former Gears competitors in Gilbert, Solars, and Mental. So let's take a look at this clip.
I said we go kill him. We have 10 seconds, so should we go?
I'm going right now, Fred.
I'm going to cafe.
Okay, Cafe,
APD.
we're pushing. Cafe dead.
Stay alive. Yo, cafe generator, one shot.
Got him.
Nice shot.
Here, here.
One more on me, one more on me.
Cafe, back in.
Shit on!
They're gonna be Red Room and B. Red Room and B. I'm
Caution, caution. PD spawn, I think. Watch out, caution.
I'm maybe, yeah, they're spawning arcade.
One's Planet's hurt, Planet's hurt.
One's in PD.
I'm helping Bert, I'm pushing Bert.
Yo, and there's one balcony on me. Bottom C on me. Last guy's bottom C on me, guys. Bottom C to pizza. Bottom C to pizza.
One went back to the posters, actually.
I said we go kill him. We have 10 seconds.
So my man Frago definitely shot on him. So let's move on to see
Push
another
straight,
clip.
I got top tower.
I got him. I'm taking three. We got two. We got two.
Can't do nothing. It's got
Stay
tower
alive,
and C.
stay alive. I got scope.
Yo, NA. I'm staying alive. He's
going
taking
up
A. Can we
right
take C?
C,
Doubles weak, doubles weak.
Got him in A, got him in A.
Got him.
Taking 3.
One more on me, A.
Trick that.
Shit
Oh
on!
my god.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm taking. I'm holding tower here with T-Wave
Okay,
actually.
hold it. I'm going front A. I'm gonna help these guys.
Yeah, low L.
New A, push new A, hurt.
I got top tower.
Alright, so fun little clips there for them. Moving on, the buddy Jim Bob from Australia posting some fun clips.
One shot to the middle to you as well, it's dead.
In A, Dino. 3 dead.
Nice.
Looking for one, probably brutes.
Yeah, 2 oval, 2 oval. I'm fucking might die.
One.
I shot to one.
We have the ball.
I might go bottom mid right here. One skinny. Oval, oval, oval.
No scope.
Nice snipe. Ooh.
2 oval.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh my god, bro.
Good shit, Jim Bob. Alright, moving on. As you can see, as I'm recording this, the Australian part of everything, I guess my boy Jim Bob didn't make it all the way to the finals, but makes sense. Divine Mind beat Mind Freak, which is pretty crazy to see. The Chiefs, they're like the #1 seed, the best team in the game, so we'll see what happens there. And who wins on the first Pro Series. There's that as well. And a nice, I'll put a link in the description down below. They posted a bunch of these clips at the event. You got Blaze and Walshy, casters. You got Golden Boy, the wrestler, Puckett, content creator, Ubernick, content creator, Spartan, forget his name. I think that's Lunchbox there. Then you got Shady, who does all the technical work. Then here, this was during the finals. And then your Halo Infinite first champions. Renegade, Echo, Hoex, I think. I don't know, that's the coach. But he got best coach, and he got best slayer of the event. Then you got Penguin and Stellar. Penguin winning his first event. So there's that. We're going to move over to the roster stuff. Space Station. I've heard they're playing with Cullet. I don't know if they're playing with Deciding. But I'm pretty sure they're leaving a spot open for Formal. For Exit, as you guys saw, Suspector, Kratos, and Arctic. They're all playing together. I feel like Tony's son is just a filler right now. They're probably going to be looking at filling this final spot for Exit. Honestly, I feel like Kratos is just not good enough. I'm going to move on into this list. BBG is still the same as Nemesis, Nebula, King J, and not Gab. It's Mines. Put Gab right here. We don't know. Optics still the same. Sentinels, they'll be using Formal for now until Royal 2 can play again. G2 eSports picked up Tusk. They have Sab, Gilkey, and Straight Sick. Oxygen is still all the same. United is still all the same. Solaris is now Mortality and Crossfade. They definitely didn't perform as good as they would with Vetra. The Food Fungus, they're no longer a thing. This team, no longer together. This team here, though, I think they're called EXO, or one of the teams that qualified. You had Sorel, the Gold Star, BR, EMTK, and Neuronical. This team definitely qualified. XL Gaming, Astra. This one here, I don't really know them that much, so I'm going to delete that there. I'm going to move on. Enable's now on the team for the Status Quo. Built by Gamers, I already got them there. So a big one here, roster move, is obviously you saw Hunter J no longer on a team. They picked up Vetra, which is a guy who won the FFA tournament. As you guys know, you got Druk, you got Pistola, you got East, I'm pretty sure, or like a lot of these people that won these FFA things before, and they turn out to be pretty good players. So not a surprise. This is one of the guys I had in my top 10 list of who you should look out for to pick up. So definitely in that list. Reality check. There you're playing with Hizzy and Bobster. They're definitely been left behind now. Those guys left them. The Sadov brothers, it's going to be tough for them to get some good players. Everyone thinks they're shit, so that is what it is. You got Dark Matter, Posey, Rami, and Firebird. So their old roster, they had Cullet and something else. So that's why I have Cullet here. I feel like Space Station, with bringing in someone like Tylenol and his performance, I think they probably seen this kid and really looked at him, and he's a really, really good player. So I feel like he's probably going to be on this team. I think deciding still on the team, who knows. But I think that's their one roster change that they are doing. Moving on. And on top of that, with that roster change, after like I think 2 weeks or whenever, when Formal's done, they can make another roster change, and they're probably going to remove deciding or call it, depending how well he performs during those pro series. And they're probably definitely going to pick up Formal back up again. Another squad here is you have Simply, Fearme, Squilly, Gunshot, and Nick Clay. Another team here that qualified, you had Moment, Neighbor, Fantasy, and Employee. Gears players, pros. Thing 2 and Cells were teammates that were on Hive/Noble. They're now competing with their brother, well, Thing 2's brother in Thing 1, and they're playing with Woke. Another team here, former COD player and Rated, who kind of like the streamer for 100 Thieves or slash, you know, Warzone player. You got One Sword, Huss, and Cherished. This team, I think, yeah, this team is definitely not together anymore. This was just an event thing. Obviously, you saw Commonly playing with those guys. You got Pac-Man down, Hallelujah, MI Sight, and whatever that is, Kilimanjaro. Another team you guys should definitely take a look at is Clutches and Necessity. They're currently playing with Exile and the female gamer Miss Audie, but I think they're going to be making some changes, and with those changes I feel like they're going to be a solid, decent team in the future. Got Conspiracy, Life Alert, Creepy, Realize. Obviously you guys know these two that were announced. The guard still Pals, Eli Lee, Brainstorm, Boom X. Brainstorm I feel like is a player that will probably get a look at for these top teams in the future, I feel like, or even like something like the Team War. I feel like Team War, I feel like some of these players, they could make some things happen. Unsigned talent, they made it in. They made a roster change and bringing in Flazin. They dropped, I think Claim it was. So there's that. EXO eSports, you got Fatal, Swindows. Yeah, I think this one doesn't matter anymore. I'm gonna cut out that. Carbon. So this is what Falling eSports. So that's their team. They're the EXO team. So I could remove that one that I had here before. So there's that. This was a team that qualified before. So there's that. Final. We're gonna remove that. You got Quadrant and Ascend. These guys are still the same, and I'm pretty sure I already did this one. So yeah, that's all I got so far in the Halo scene, what's going on. The Nog side, I don't know what's going on, but this guy definitely should be on a top team in the near future. He definitely can compete with the best of them. Bards was Vetra's, duo before all this happened, so see what happens there. Gab is a guy that used to compete as well. Formal, after he's done with that stint with Sentinels, he's definitely going to be moving on. Stress, he's kind of like an AM player from in Canada, still, you know, grinding, trying to get to the top. Persecute, FA player, definitely has the talent, but I think his mentality is kind of shitty. Obviously, you have Hizzy and Bobster, all these other guys that are FA. Another thing from that Hydra team, where is it? Where's that Hydra team that I saw? So right here, Serial Fault Line, we could choose Smoke Ya Dig. Smoke Ya Dig and Serial, after this tournament, I guess they didn't perform well. They both said FA, so I'm assuming they're still probably going to be a team of 2. But who knows? Who knows what's going on? But that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy. I will also put a link in the description on all these brackets so you guys can look at that and enjoy looking through all those brackets. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and peace.